really quick. Guam has 40 times more spiders than nearby islands have. Okay, so they have 40 times more spiders. Biologists argue that this is a consequence of the accidental 1940s introduction into Guam of the brown tree snake, which by the 1980s had eliminated 10 of the 12 native bird species. Okay, so they say that Guam has 40 times more spiders because they accidentally introduced this brown tree snake that killed 10 of the 12 native bird species. The biologists attributed the spider's population increase to the loss of bird species because many birds prey on spiders and some use spider webs in constructing nests. Okay, so what did you say was our conclusion?
The biologists attribute the spider's population increase to the loss of bird species.
Excellent. And how would you predict a strength in this question or this conclusion?
So I don't think this is a correlation causation. But I think maybe just it's a straightened question. So eliminate another reason that maybe they disappear. Like my first loophole would be like, well, what if something else like disappeared? What if it could be just something else? That's all that comes in my mind, like an alternate explanation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Mine would be, if I was going to strengthen this, I would just show that the bird species that they lost really do eat spiders.
Okay.
Let me think of anything else that I would predict. Maybe that before the 1940s, Guam had the same number of spiders as the other islands.
Okay, that's actually one, like that would be like denying an alternate explanation. Like maybe had more anyway.
Well, I'm saying that like if Guam had the same number of spiders before 1940, it's showing that there was an increase in spiders after the 1940s, which is kind of at least strengthening this a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and read through these answer choices.
Okay, birds compete with spiders for insect prey. Um, so I think this is the right answer, but I didn't get it. So I'm gonna leave it open. The biologists counted spider webs as a means of estimating the spider population. I don't think this is relevant how they count it, like that's fine. See, spider webs are more prevalent on Guam than on nearby islands. I think this is the one that I selected. So spider webs.
Why is this one wrong?
What?
Why is this one wrong?
Spider webs are more prevalent in Guam then. Well, because it doesn't matter how many spider webs are there.
Right, like we already know that there's more spiders, right? We're trying to say that the increase is due to loss of birds. Where C has nothing to show us like why, like if this isn't telling us why there's more spider webs.
Yeah, no, I think when I was reading it, I like almost misread spiders.
Yes. And even if there were more spiders on Guam than other nearby islands, it still wouldn't strengthen it because if we look at it through the eyes of our conclusion, we're trying to show that the increase is due to the loss of bird species. This is what we're trying to strengthen the cause of the increase in spiders, not that there actually is more spiders.
Okay, so yeah, got it. D. The two species remaining on Guam have proliferated since the arrival of the brown tree snakes. That's not demonstrating our conclusion. The brown tree snakes have proven difficult to eradicate on Guam. That's irrelevant to our conclusion. So birds compete with spiders for insect prey.
So why would this strengthen the idea that birds are what helped?
Because if they prey, they eat the same thing pretty much. If the birds are eradicated, then there's more prey for spiders to thrive on.
Yes, Because yes, this one I had to think about for a second because we're saying that the brown tree snake eliminated the birds. And since the birds were eliminated, there was more prey for the spiders to eat. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It's just, I don't, yeah, I can't seem to like predict that.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to predict this one. But I would get there by eliminating the other ones because I think the other ones are really bad answer choices.
Okay, so I think maybe that's also my issue on these straight awakening. Like I can't seem. I think other questions like necessary, sufficient, flaw, they're a lot easier, at least for me, to like paraphrase.
Yes, no, I would agree with that. Strengthening, like you predict it just so you kind of expose a hole. But really, I go through these and I ask myself, does this strengthen it? So A, I wouldn't waste a lot of time thinking about it. I'd be like, okay, I don't really know what that means, but I would just leave it open. But B through E, I would cross off and then I would go back to A and then I would think about it.
Okay.